and historical finds. It's Generation Fagan. We take young minds and pervert to an indignant and indifferent state, void of all identity, just sheep frolicking indefinitely. And then, to excuse ourselves, we compensate with iPods of various colours and size, overflowing with the musical heretics who vocalise and infiltrate our children's minds on the importance of being vacant, sexy and fake, excessive and ignorant. And then, drunk in our own egos and flagging of gin, we profess that drugs are bad, then raise hell when smokes go up 50 cents. We wonder why we're losing our minds to popular rap, sex, rock and goddamn roll. It's Generation Fagan. Our children are pleading. Please, we want some more.
Hey, lovely.
And now for number 2. This is called Hymn That They Deem Scape.
Please, court, please hear this before I start. There is no sinner quite as he who sins against the heart. For this let no remorse be shown, for this let us make the mourners moan. This goat has sinned against my heart, this goat has ripped my mind apart. So I implore this court would judge for I, to look at sins of he whom I deem scape, and away from the many crimes of I. This goat you see is crafty, he is craftier than I. In the night he would come to the very room where I would lie, and as I said my prayers, my holy prayers to mighty God, he would sound his frightful call, to wake the world, the dead and all. Shaken, I would not move, just nod and say my prayers, my holy prayers to mighty God. But this goat, I say, is crafty, he is craftier than God. Even in my prayers, his call would still break through. So what he said seemed fair, and what he said seemed true. If we are all but equals in the eyes of mighty God, why should one man have what another man cannot? And so he said to take what should be mine, and sick with lustful fever I stole some crusty bread and a quart of 1964 rosé wine. It was quite delicious. This goat, I say, is crafty. He is craftier than God. Even as I kneeled in church, his voice would still break through. So what he said seemed fair, and what he said seemed true. If a woman's heart is full of sin, it is not your right to lie with her, then purify women. Now his every word made sense, for my mind was not my own. So I raped the widowed beauty as she wandered her way home. I know now this goat is crafty. He is craftier than God. Even as I dreamed mid slumber, his voice would still break through. So what he said seemed fair, and what he said seemed true. If this earth is meant for a man to rule, why can man not make the crimson spill from the man he wants to kill? Now my mind was not my own, so his every word made sense. I taught my neighbour in his sleep, and his throat I did condense. This goat, I say, is crafty, he is craftier than I. This goat has ripped my mind apart, and while it was vacant stole my heart, and through my hands his crimes did start. Silence! Melted gasp. Then I've never heard a voice so rasp. Order! Order! Order in my court! Gasp! Melted hush. Then I've never seen a man so flush. You say this goat is crafty? Craftier than God? You say he stole your heart, and then these crimes did start? You know it's true, his eyes are vacant, as though God has touched his souls. And with horns as those, now his evil seems so blatant. I say kill this goat, then to the well. Down with this goat past even hell, and you poor squire, you are free. Free from he whom we deem scape, free from his unholy spell. This goat now is left for dead. This goat, it seems, has lost his head. And that is done, he'll never know. And those that he's hurt will never show. Redemption was too good a chance for him that they deem scape. Just as it seems is just a dance. Isn't anyone awake? This goat, it seems, has got his lot, bleeding and headless, and left to rot. Thank you very much.